Hey chiropractic world, it's Dr. Devin Vrana. Thank you for tuning in. Brett Ebel with Well Aligned reached out to me after we met at Cal Jam and said, hey, I want to partner with some of the leaders in our profession and put out some love and peace and unity-filled messages into chiropractic. So of course I said yes, because I am all for any and all things unity and collaboration in chiropractic. Now, he specifically asked me to give a shout out to my chiropractic women. So you will see it's Women's History Month, and I am wearing the First Lady, Miss Mabel Palmer, the Chiro Queen herself. It's only appropriate if I'm going to speak to my sisters that I wear the First Lady. So, chiropractic women, to the doctors, to the students, to the chiropractic assistants, to the spouses, to the moms, the daughters, the sisters, aunties, friends, practice members. If you are a woman in chiropractic, first and foremost, thank you for who you are. Thank you for everything you bring into the world. If girls, I know you feel that divine feminine rise happening in the world right now. It is such an honor to be a woman at this moment in history, especially a woman of chiropractic. So thank you for everything that you do. Now, also shout out to our brothers. Thank you for holding it down, for supporting us, for loving us. This message that I'm going to share to all of you is absolutely from my heart to the women, but I think it's totally applicable to the men too. Now, step one, biggest piece of advice, if I could only give you one, you got to get the big idea and you got to plant yourself in the unshakable roots of chiropractic. What does that mean? You got to get in the green books. You got to know the principles. You've got to get to know our ancestors like Mabel, Sylva Ashworth, Ruth Cleveland. Who's out there doing it right now? Who's holding down the roots? Jeannie Ohm, Bobby Dosher, Claudia Onrig, Lona Cook, Katina Manning, Lauren Kodik, Denisa Weber, Lacey Book, Hillary Rowanhorse, Kate Jones. Guys, I could go on and on and on. There are some really badass women out there in chiropractic doing some big things. And the women that I see doing it all have one thing in common, and that is they know exactly who they are and they are planted in chiropractic. So you got to get in those roots and know that you are supported. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just got to show up in who we are and what we do and play it your way. So one feeds into two. Number one is those unshakable chiropractic roots, and number two is you got to spread your wings and own exactly who you are. Who are you in this profession? You got to be able to look in the mirror and be you and love you. You got to let that authentic version of yourself rise and come out, because that's what we need. We can't, I think people have heard me say it, I'm a recovering copycat. For the longest time, I thought I had to be bigger. I thought I had to be stronger. I thought I had to be more manly. I thought that I had to show up as a different version of myself. But it is when I started to really own my femininity, when I started to own exactly who I was, when I was pregnant, when I was nursing, when I was holding down the job of wife and kick-ass businesswoman. It was when I started to really step into myself and I stopped the game of trying to be something that I wasn't. When I spread my wings, that's the magic. Okay, right? So step one, plant your roots, get in your roots, get in those principles. Two, spread your wings, be you, love you, celebrate who you are. What are your strengths? Now, number three, I think it's the most simple ingredient that there is, and it's just always the answer. And it, whenever you find yourself, no matter what the corner, what the situation, what the challenge looks like, you just got to lead with love. It's love. It's always love. Love is always the answer. What does the world need? Love. What do you need? Love. What does anyone need? Love. And I think that women, we have this special, nurturing, feminine space that we hold where people can come and they can fall into. So if they're hurting or they're sad or there's disease, or if they've got a sick baby, if they've got a recent cancer diagnosis, whether you're a woman holding that nurturing space or you are a man using that divine feminine within you, turn to love and open your heart, because when we do that as chiropractors, I'm telling you, there's a special layer of magic, and that is what the world needs. That's what the babies need. You don't have to look very far into news or social media and see hatred and bickering and chaos, and there is enough fear and anger and sadness to wrap around the world 3 times. So I believe that there is just one simple ingredient that just changes everything on a dime, and that's love. So let that hippie, good, happy vibration out of you, and you just can't go wrong. So plant your roots, Be unshakable in chiropractic principle. Spread your wings. Own your authentic nature. And then just love. Love more. Love with all your heart. Now, thank you, Brett. Thank you for this amazing chiropractic swag you're putting out. Thank you for pulling the leaders together to talk about some big things. Thank you to all of you out there in chiropractic, showing up big, playing bigger, and in 2019, supporting each other, giving shout outs to the people that are doing the work, trying to give more, support more, love more. Guys, chiropractic is it. It's always been it, and it's up to us in this moment to elevate it, raise the bar, take it to the next level. Brett's doing that. I'm trying to do my part. I know you are too. I love and appreciate you. Mwah! To the sisters, to the brothers. If there's anything I can do to support you, give me a shout. I love you. I appreciate you. Get out there and save the world.